We're doing a change out today of a good old Williamson. These things are monsters. Your whole return right here, all together, one shot. Nobody's ever seen it. And then that single burner with the light. Just one of those single burner ones. I'm going to put in this is 140 BTU. This house obviously doesn't need it. It's only about 1,400 square foot, so we're going to decrease it to right around 100,000 BTU. But it's going to be a bear of a time here with this whole thing. So there's the beginning. Had an electric filter here, electronic. So we're just going to put in a regular one. But the UV up here, whole 9 yards. So yeah, these are monsters. So here we go. Burner out here. This thing it's just such a monster that if you take it out in pieces, it's just so much simpler. But you know, this is just like a hot water heater. If you notice, burner was there. Obviously, just like a hot water heater burner, even. Well, similar, I should say. They're a lot smaller. This is a little bit bigger. But, you know, it's just like this. I don't like them like this anymore, thankfully. So, just got to keep taking about parts. Blower's out. Half the other parts are out. My only concern is how they have this hung up here, if it's even hung. Anybody's taking these apart knows what I'm talking about. Last thing I need to do is have the coil down on my head. So, there we go. And we will go from there. See how else she goes. Alright, here it is. Here's your burners. This is what it looks like all by itself. If you notice, it's freestanding basically. It sits in there. Kind of a monster. But burner's in here. Goes up. And obviously you can see this is where the natural draft is at. With a blower, right here, so it's just blowing right across this main tank here where the flame is at, so the air is going all around it and then straight up. It's kind of an old technology, but again they still use it in water heaters. So I got my dolly ready to go. Nice snowy day here in Chicago. And I'm going to yank this thing out and get rid of some weight. Scrappers are going to like me today. Here's the monstrosity. Bring out my dolly here. So this is what we're looking at here on this heat exchanger. It's kind of a, like I said, like a water heater. So the flame comes in here, goes all the way up to the top, comes through here, circles around here, obvious, and then the natural draft sucks it out and picks it straight up. So far from efficient, I'd have to say, would be the fairest statement to make. Far, far, far from efficient. But I don't know, worked for 45 years. Just it's a little not 100% anymore. Are there cracks in it? I couldn't tell you, possibly. But at the same time, too, workmanship back in the day was so much nicer and better than it is today. So, just to give you an idea, there's a garbage can. There's my dolly. There's a heat exchanger. Huh. So there you go. Now on to yanking out the rest of it. Well, here's a new one. Put in a Trane XV80. See, the problem is you've got, here's your supply. They did not want to pay extra for the correct transitions. They said the cheapest way possible, so I don't agree with it, but that's what it is. Same thing over here, if you notice. So we had to cap this off. Here's your brand new return. It's got your nice filter slot in it. Humidifier was bad. Had to yank that out. All the stuff that goes along with it. UV lights don't work. I need to put in a new one, so it has to be another time. You can see how much of a pad is still left over from that monster that was in here. Figure it went from there all the way over to there. So times are tight right now for people, so they did not want to spend any more than they had to for the correct transitions. You notice back here the same exact thing, both sides. So yeah, we're just doing what the customer wants. That's the main thing. They're all taped up, ready to go, ready to hand it over to the customer. 7 hours to do this stupid thing. Thankfully, here had to reroute the gas over to here, all the way down into here. Had to reroute the electrical all the way over to here, all the way down. It's a pain, but you know, those are the simpler things as far as I'm concerned. Not a huge cost issue for the customer either, but had to shut off the gas to do it. Here's a gas cock. Again, I don't like how some of these things had to be done, but what they wanted is the cheapest. You know, that's what we're competing with, is cheap people. So, there it is. New Trane XV80. Take care, guys.